You have to take one.
Yeah, we didn't have Tessie or anyone else who would let you stop and do it. All right, it looks like they're both ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start them off. So everyone get excited. It's gonna be the final race of this year's PK Scramble tournament in like 15 seconds because there's a pre-timer.
And we do mean final.
Yes, this is the final finals. Yes. This is the third finals of the thing because double elimination tournaments are kind of silly that way. But this is really the final finals, or the final finals if you prefer.
So yes, everything before this, it's just on this game. Like...
Teeth. I didn't see that until I popped in over on this view.
Yes, we were going full teeth.
Thank you, Temple. That actually is a disadvantage to name all your kids the same thing, so full commitment to the bit. Alright, so for anyone who's... Oh my goodness. That part of the dental flavor sure is a thing. And I also have to check what this teleport is. It's Happy Village. Oh, I hope we get the reverse Tucson. Alright, so for anyone who missed the first couple of runs of this tonight, this is PK Scramble. It's a key item randomizer. The key items, such as Franklin Badge, Meteorite Piece, Shyness Book, could be in each other's locations. The kids can be in each other's locations, so maybe we find Jeff in the cabin at Happy Village, and some of the plot NPCs, particularly the ones who talk about Ness's psychic journey kind of stuff, give you random teleport locations. So we already saw the teleport to Happy Village was unlocked. Liar's statue, which they're heading on to, is the next one of those, and then most of the other places that do that make more sense than those two. Those two are just here to kind of get the seed going. Those are all shuffled. They need to beat 4 sanctuaries, and then beat Gygus, or they need to beat 5 sanctuaries and then beat Magic Hand, or they just need to beat 6 sanctuaries. That 6 sank one basically never happens, but it could happen. Lost Underworld teleport in here. That's a sanctuary access already. So is Happy Village. This could be another very fast seed. In addition to all the stuff that I just said, which is standard PK Scramble stuff, we have some flags chosen by the runners. Both of them decided to pick teleport anywhere. That's why you can see them both teleporting out of this cave where you cannot normally teleport. Chargles has picked Bear Mode, which makes all of the enemies hit harder, have less defense, and have more HP. It ends up being kind of harder overall and makes physical attacks better. And Serra has picked Extended PSI Shuffle, which means that all the PSIs are shuffled, but because it's extended, also all of Jeff's items are considered PSI. You can have bottle rockets as a PSI, you can have bombs as PSI, and you can have PSIs as the replacements for those, so Jeff might get a flamethrower. Finally, because this is the finals, and the previous seed was what I just described, we had to add one more thing, and that is Cursed Enemies 1. That means that every enemy in the game is going to have one rude thing added to them. That could just mean increased stats. It could mean they start with a PSI shield. It could mean they explode. There's a lot of them. We'll be chatting about those as we see them. Whew. PSI Battle Rocket is probably not going to show up. That is the Omega level version of PSI Rocket. It is very cool when you get it.
I imagine it takes a while to get there.
Yeah, it doesn't normally come up on a race seed, but if you do an 8-sec, you can get it and just melt things with your mind.
Oh yeah, one other thing about PK Scramble is that whenever you get the big league bat, you have to go, that big league bat.
That's actually an imported meme from Ancient Cave.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So there was a version of Ancient Cave, I think it was during a tournament or something, where there was like a bug that made there be too many big league bats, and they were memeing on that. So speaking of Ancient Cave, their tournament is coming up. They're in qualifiers right now. If you would like to join a tournament for a Earthbound randomizer, but not this one, because this is the finals, it's too late, you can hop into the Earthbound Speedruns Discord and you can join that qualifier. Ancient Cave's a lot of fun. It's a lot harder than PK Scramble, but you can pull it off. It's a very cool thing to pull off. Would recommend checking it out.
Dang, I haven't seen a wet nososaur in a while. They are so cute.
All the dinosaurs are cute. During all of those things that I just said, I completely missed whatever just happened to the seed, as per usual.
We
Soft
have
gnome? It's up
we have
to
the
you.
we have the Tentacrat and the Shyness book, and
Ooh.
Lost in the World, and obviously.
I like seeing Shyness Book and Deep Darkness. This is a rare set of checks.
Yeah, we don't usually get to see that here. Oh, and we do have the Hawkeye too.
Oh wow, yeah, so we just have this first thing. Super rare. Nice to see. For people who are unfamiliar with the randomizer, one of the other things about how it works is that it will... So the randomizer itself, once it's shuffled everything, is going to pick a random route through the seed, and it's going to scale everything according to that route. So these enemies, which are normally quite late in the game, are probably earlier in logic, so they'll be scaled down to whenever the randomizer's run of the seed did it. Now, that's not necessarily an efficient route, so it can be a little tricky to figure out what order stuff is in. And both bear mode and the cursed enemies is going to make that a lot fuzzier to figure out.
So with the hand aid there, is this maybe presumed to be like Tucson level?
Yeah, I would bet so. I think Candidate's actually a little higher than Tucson. I don't know the exact level that's set to. But it might actually be Happy Happy Village or later, because you have to beat all Happy Happy Village to get it. Master Belch was nothing to
Yeah.
Chargos' Fury, though.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
that must be pretty early because
he just mopped the floor with him.
Yeah. Or maybe used a mop on him.
Hmm.
Yeah, I already found Jeff, and it's a freeze ray seed, so that's cool. We get to show off what the extended PSI shuffle can do.
Oh, do we have a freezer? I missed that.
I think Serra has one.
Oh, and Serra takes a death.
Oof. Oh, and Chargles is taking a safety save. Thank you, Chargles. Everyone, please safety save when you do hear this cutscene crashes like 1 in 200 times, and I don't know why. Pencil eraser.
Pencil eraser.
Pencil eraser. That means we get reverse Tucson.
Tucson, baby.
We get all of my favorite logics.
So for those of you who don't know, the reverse Tucson is instead of going from Onet to Tucson and then you kind of through the normal, the happy, you go to backwards. You teleport to happy and then do everything backwards, and it's more efficient because you pick up mice or something.
Oh no, that's a different one. That's a different reverse Tucson. This is the this is reverse pencil we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, so normally you use the pencil eraser to get from Tucson to Happy Happy Village, but because they have the pencil eraser and access to Happy Happy Village and they don't have Tucson, that means we get to do that backwards. I think we refer to both of these things as reverse Tucson, so I can't blame you for not knowing which one we meant. And Sarah's taking another death. Oof.
Gosh.
Yeah, it can be kind of hard to like find your initial legs, especially when you start stacking up these kind of challenge mode flags. We have the bear mode and the cursed enemies. They can add a lot of fuzziness to that, like what enemy is first part of the game.
Yes, we're gonna try cops.
I don't think I missed the item from the arcade boss.
I did too.
Oh, you know what? It could have been police badge because here we are.
It would be intuitive.
But I didn't even see him go into. I mean, unless he went in and out of it that fast. But
they're so fast that it's kind of hard to keep track of what they're doing.
it is.
Oh, exploding cops!
Oh,
Oh, the humanity.
oh. And yet they're still able to walk out of there somehow. Impressive.
It's like Pokemon.
Ooh, they're kind of... All right, there we go.
Yeah, explosions on that fight really can wear you down. Thanks to the very, very fast tech speed, you can get through. Oh, wow, Sarah getting through that with 3 HP, now 4 HP. Yeah, because the tech speed is very, very fast, it takes down less between the two. You also don't have to mash, you can just hold down the Y button and it'll auto mash for you. But yeah, really dicey.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, I can't even tell if it's in logic or it's just like bear mode.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Okay. Jeff solo against this guy?
Well, at least the PSI shield doesn't matter. So this guy is open to flash. The fancy grenade could just win. 1 and 8. Oh wait, no, it's fancy. I was thinking flashy grenade. Oops.
Wasn't looking, yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, so that's gonna bring Serra like right back. That's a really slow check to take a wipe on.
We're gonna go to Happy Happy and do our first pyramid.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, we'll get to find out what this item is. Sarah's coming back here. I hope Sarah gives the Deep Darkness another shot, because I think she just got unlucky with those Pitbull slugs and needs to get that Jeff. Cabin key.
Who was at
Hey.
the cabin? We've checked it. Is it Paul?
No.
We got the tender cod at the cannon.
Oh, here's some old man. Watch out.
Oh no.
That is also a thing that cursed enemies can do, is swap their overworld sprite and try to get you.
That's sort of interesting. On Sarah's side.
That cutscene. Yeah, so you can teleport out of the
Right.
ambush, and then if you do, they just sit there until you come within a quite large radius. If you ever come back, it's actually slower, because that's a slow walk up to do the cutscene.
Mhm.
Also, if you talk to Pokey when he's running away, it oh, I see. Okay. So it's Buff Burb. Chargol has just decided to neglect the bird. I can't blame Sarah for picking him up. So, yeah. This should make it go a lot smoother for Sarah. Hopefully she goes and does that Deep Darkness check and picks up another kid.
Big sprite, Charles.
Yeah, try and start us there. Try and press the oak.
Power Shield Oak. Extra rude.
Yeah, Buffbird is so good when bear mode is on.
Yeah, definitely. Though Cursed Enemies also is kind of a nerf to Buff Bird. Because the natural predators of Buff Bird are attacks that hit everyone, which Cursed Enemies will increase the number of, power shields, which it will increase the number of, and explosions, which it increases the number of.
So the bear apparently did something. I didn't really touch it.
The bear exploded into a rainbow of colors and became an unassuming local guy. You know, those normal things.
All right, that's just a normal bear thing.
No, just Earthbound. That's just how Earthbound works. Oh, and we've got double Master Bar, but it did not take long to beat. And he drops a yo-yo. I was giving a whole pizza to Applecade. I guess that cop fight gave him a lot of pizzas. Wait, why did they even do cop fight? We knew that this was an option to go backwards.
I don't know. Why did he do that?
Might have
Darn.
just thought it would be quicker than that, but if you miss it, it's rough. Alright, Sarah's back to Deep Darkness. Gonna get that Jeff. I think Chargles is checking the hint on this.
Did they do Key to the Shack or was that last seed?
I think that was last seed.
Okay.
We haven't seen Key to the Shack.
Because Serra would be 3 seeds. Once she gets through here, she goes straight to Lumine. Or three sanctuaries, rather. Right?
Yeah. So the meteorite hint on Chargles' sign said that it was in Monkey Cave.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Everyone likes Monkey Cave. It's a good check.
Sort of
My girl
annoying.
says, "Yay, monkey!"
Hey, monkey. Oh, there's a lot of pitbull slugs. Those gave Sarah the business last trip. She's not gonna pick up whatever was in that takeout box.
I am strong, so I show everyone.
It's like we're gonna
Thanks, Tenda.
pick up our Some of these teleports the runners pull off are like amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gaping in awe of some of these things that Charles is pulling off here in the cave.
Yeah, it's really cool watching people like realize that not only can you teleport out in these places, you can also use it as movement tech. Another thing I find really entertaining, if you watch a vanilla Earthbound speedrunner play PK Scramble, they'll have already practiced doing the teleport dodges like where you normally have them from Deep Darkness onwards. And it's always fun to see how many seeds in they are before they realize they can do it in places like Peace Forest Valley too. It's like, oh, you don't get to do that in vanilla. It doesn't even occur to you. Both of these runners actually started with PK Scramble though, so they did not go through that process. Alright, and Sarah's gonna go ahead and do this. I noticed that both of them skipped the Tenda shop. I always like to see Tenda shop. I know it's not actually worth it, but it's very cool.
Yeah, maybe not in the finals.
Maybe not. I mean, sometimes it has a really good item. Sometimes it's really good item is at the bottom of the list, and it's just like, well, I'm not gonna go find 6 secret herbs and trade them all in to get that good item.
Dueling Fabi fights.
Yeah, that'll actually be very good to get those levels in. And it's a clumsy robot, and they have paralysis. It did not work.
No.
So that might actually be what curse this boss got, is just better resistances. It is possible.
Well,
Kind of a pushover.
Yep.
The paralysis will do that. Or I guess it never hit.
Yeah, it missed twice.
Ooh, we get to see whatever the Lumine text is.
So don't often see runners go through here. It's usually not the route. Beep beep.
Beep.
Beep,
Beep.
beep, beep.
I think we mentioned in an earlier seed, there's actually 5% of seeds go through this check. It is the rarest area in the race percent flags. Beep. Beep. Beep.
Beep's a good word.
Yes.
come to Boston Roll naturally. Go back to.
That's interesting. Sarah's teleporting out of here instead of taking the hole out.
Yeah.
And vanilla, you really need to go down that hole. It's very important. A whole bunch of flags are triggered by it.
Really?
Yeah, it triggers the phase distorter being and antennas being visible in Saturn Valley, which are required to beat the game. And Sarah's onto the meme. This is it, Luigi. Don't know what that means.
It's like when Mario's like, "This is it, Luigi." This.
Is he known
Right.
for saying that?
I don't know.
I don't know if known for is really. It's not the first thing you'd think of.
Yeah, so Sarah sees who the cop's boss is and decides, I'm just gonna go through Peaceful Rest Valley.
You know what, Onette? You can just stay there. It's fine.
Oh, we got Electrospectre. He's jamming. The teeth smash graphic. Sure is something.
Yeah, as the teeth.
Oh, rainbow of colors into NASA's nightmare. Yeah, I hate to see that one.
Ooh.
Yuck.
It's about as gross as it gets. So that curse always does go into a lower level enemy, unlike the actual Carbon Dog Diamond Dog, where Diamond Dog is like twice as hard as Carbon Dog. So it's just rude. It's not the end of the world. Well, sometimes it's the end of the world, but there's only one curse. It should be fine.
Side teeth.
Side Teeth Alpha. Looks like Starstorm. And Teeth's nightmare stopped moving.
Awesome.
White can slip past the sprout. Oh, and its spots explode.
Sprouts explode, of course. I wonder if exploding sprout would be good in a stir fry.
I
I'm
understand.
gonna
That would
say
just be
no.
spicy or fire hazard.
My understanding is that salt petter is not exactly palatable, so I'm guessing
It has salt in the name.
it does.
Repulse sandwich, a coin, and a freeze bomb. Pretty good haul from that Saturn. Like accidentally dropping the coin to slumber.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Earthbound's dead and paralyzed kid item menu is really mean.
Oh gosh, I know. I've thrown away some good stuff over the years.
Another fun way to throw away stuff is switching back and forth between PK Scramble and Ancient Cave. Both have bound the R button to something convenient. In PK Scramble, it's a little menu that lets you rearrange your items and drop them and equip them. And in Ancient Cave, it just drops the last item that you received. Both very useful, but switching back and forth, very spooky.
See that? Oh, I want to put that on Jeff. Click.
Yep. Alright, and so beating the Belch base boss makes it so that the ghosts go away, so you can just walk between Tucson, Threed, and Fourside. Charles actually remembers that. That is the most forgotten check. I put NPCs in there to remind you, and people still forget it. And unlike the bus from Threed to Fourside, walking is faster here. The Tucson bus is very slow. Red Swirl by Red Fobbies. Looks like the Bobbies have a Filthy Fangs attack. That is going to be their cursed option. And Chargos found the OK pendant. You always want to find one of those if you suspect that you might have to face Gygus.
It's more than just okay.
It's more than just okay. It's basically mandatory.
Yeah, pretty much. Is it Paula? Yep.
Incorrect. This is actually Teeth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ms. Teeth. Lady Teeth.
Yeah, you could have asked for those teeth and you would have been right no matter what. I guess it could have been a teddy bear.
Could have been Teddy Bear. Teethy Bear.
Teethy bear.
And Serra finds out that this boss is... Oh, and then the boss melts. Yeah, that Flying Man... I think skipping Flying Man might have been a big mistake on Jargles' side. And Pooh became conscious of Thunder Gamma, whoever that is.
Oof.
Ooh,
Yeah, this is
big.
a physical boss who smashes a lot, so you're gonna see some damage.
Still going for it?
You're still going for it. Wow. 556 damage with a smashed poison fangs.
Oh, I got to say,
Oh.
on us to get the experience.
That
That'll get
level
you
up took
there.
a while.
Yeah. I think he's in the 20s all around.
UFO engine. We haven't seen Summers all tourney. Or not all tourney,
Nope.
all evening.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Oh, he's selling that big league bat.
That was a really nice shot.
Yeah, that shop really tends to be quite good. Wow, Serra just absorbed the power of the land. So that's something. Charles just walked past that locker, like rubbed up against it, didn't open it. Is not opening the lockers really that much the meta?
I know. Well, especially because there was like a zip gun there, which is like a pretty decent, it's like a mid-level Jeff item.
Yeah, like that could have been a freeze ray of some sort. Sarah's taking the bus. This is the slow bus, Serra.
No, Serra, don't do it.
No, Serra, don't do it. You're wasting like 10 seconds. But, you can have a sip of water and stuff. Rest your hands.
Yeah, it's an intentional play to.
So for anyone who doesn't know, there's a flag enabled by default in race percent called Use Appropriate Item Boxes. It's one of the newer flags. It means that boxes that contain a equipment will be a chest, like the one Chargos is just opening. See, that was an equipment. Boxes that contain food will be a takeout box. Boxes that have a combat item will be a locker, etc., etc. So you can kind of guess what's going on in them. Something that was kind of funny is when this flag came out, people were like, oh, the takeout boxes have food. I'm just going to ignore all of them. Why don't I have any Repel sandwiches? It was like a month of that before people were like, oh, wait, I need to check these. They have the Repel sandwiches.
Yeah, it turns out the takeout boxes are the most valuable ones. Looks like Sarah's picking up Paula here.
And Serra found the Paula. Yeah, I really don't know which checks Chargos has done that Serra hasn't, and vice versa at this point.
I mean, Chargles has not absorbed power of the lands.
That's for sure.
Yeah. I don't think he's done, like, Lilliput. He hasn't done...
Yeah. So, Chargos checked the Hitman. The thing is, the Hitman will always tell you the lowest level check you haven't done yet. And if you haven't done any of your sanctuaries, it's going to be useless. But if you have, then it can be useful in certain circumstances.
Coin of defense for Serra.
Carpenter. So I think they're looking for either another sanctuary or a monkey invite to close the seat out. I don't know if Serra
that's
did
right.
did the hint, but we know. And there it is. Did Serra get the hint?
Yep.
Sarah's gonna do the insignificant item turn in. I heard her say she does this, but I didn't really believe her. So yeah, insignificant item turn in. In case you ever wanted to know how to do this meaningless side quest, you go to that hospital, open that thing, go into this hospital and talk to this guy. And PK Scramble does randomize the item. It's normally a magic truffle. It'll be a good item, usually. Yeah, here we go. Couple life noodles.
There we go.
There we go.
Worth it. Am I right?
Maybe?
Maybe?
I really don't know.
She usually gets checks out Orange Kid as well, because Orange Kid, you can give him $200, and as long as he's inside the house. If he's outside the house, no.
Orange Kid's a really good check. But yeah, if you go through Happy Village first, then you don't get him. Sarah's doing her other funny check she does. This one I really agree with is Repel DX from Paula's mom. I guess those checks are next to each other, so it kind of makes sense to... Oh, and she's doing Burglin? Okay, I kind of believe it. Wahaha, I'm a mouse.
I guess we'd call that good routing.
Yeah, though better routing would be having checked the hint and knowing that she's actually in go mode. Bird, no. Teddy bear, no.
Pile of feathers.
Pile of feathers, pile of fluff.
Bird did some good work there.
Yeah, and you do want to get rid of your bird by the end, as callous as that sounds. The bird's really
bad on Gagas.
Yeah.
So callous of you.
Sure. It is really fun if you bring the bird to the robotomy cutscene right before and that says, "Are you sure?" You start jamming no on that, he'll cycle through your whole party. Pretty fun if you do that with the bird. I'll say no more.
Sounds like a lot of work. No, we're riding the bus again. Oh, and we have heavily armed Pokey, where Carpage was supposed to be. Oh, and Pokey got paralyzed.
Miracle's looking for that monkey invitation.
On the yogurt dispenser, which is another item that turns into an item. Oh, looks like Sarah's getting ready to do a monkey cave. This guy always has all the monkey cave items. There was like 1 month of PK Scramble versions where he didn't, and people were really mad, so I put it back.
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah,
Thanks,
cool.
monkey.
I'm so glad the monkey started to tell me I'm cool.
Thanks, monkey.
I mean, he is wearing a fedora, so
I mean,
if
he
that
knows.
doesn't say it all.
Yeah, he knows from cool very clearly.
I was wearing a fedora and a suit, which really makes the fedora like acceptable.
Hey, we run Japanese RPGs. We're down with fedoras in this community,
Oh, no.
okay?
This is looking advantage Serra.
Like
Uh,
strong advantage, Sarah.
Yeah, though Chargles can just pull out a 5th Sank item and really level the playing field, or even just end up ahead because of it. Monotoli is a very slow check, so I don't know exactly how far along Serra will be by the time he finishes it, but if this is another Sanctuary item, Magic Ant is faster than Gygus. That's kind of interesting. You teleport out of this. I guess you don't have any exit mice, so you have to. Oh, is that Dalam off the monkey?
Please don't put a robot in front of the door. No.
Oh no, bot. If it's Pooh and he has Carrot Key, then zoom zoom.
Yep. It's a lump.
Down him. Right, so this is either going to be Pooh or a teddy bear. It's probably Pooh.
Ew.
And Monotoli Security Robot is Carbon Dog. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Yikes. Scary, scary, scary. Hitting for 50s with that attack. Yeah, bye, Paula.
Rough. Great Surf Kings, kind of handy. I'd say it's the worst of the Pooh items, but you're not going to say no to it. Also in bear mode, it's better than usual. Does Sarah have auto tracking? Is that a carrot key? Yeah, she's sure acting like she has a carrot key.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she has a carrot key. So,
how strange.
yeah. How strange. So yeah, this is gonna be real fast. This is the fastest Sanctuary. And then we're on to Magic Ant. I think she magic can.
It's kind of starting to look that way.
So one of the things that can come up when you're going for this post-Gygus route is these enemies will be scaled higher than Gygus. So in terms of scaling, they're actually even harder than the final boss of the game. But of course, Gygus has like the worst attack scripts in the game and is very, very long. So it does kind of even out. But they'll have quite high stats going this way. This boss will not be a pushover, and the Magic Ant boss will not be a pushover. Yep, it's 5th. Oh, it's Manny Manny, no biggie.
Yeah, not
That is the statue you want to see if you have to see a statue.
Yes.
not exactly the scariest thing.
Ooh, and the curse is that it starts with a Psy Shield, like the other statue. This is going to be rough. Using that auto fight to try to heal out.
Oh gosh. Everybody's feeling strange. Paul is down. Gross.
Yeah, definitely. Though this is a quick run back at least, if it comes to that. Alright, Chargles is getting goose chased. That was the diamond.
McGurk says, use the toothbrush.
If it hits, it's an extra turn. Ow, it's a truck.
Holy moly.
Holy Manny.
Yeah, mini statue's not being very nice to us today.
Oof. The strangeness on Jeff hurting a bit.
Except freedom, freedom, freedom.
And a pack of bubblegum for Charles. Does he even have winters?
I think that was last seed.
No, it doesn't look
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to 3 anyway, so...
Yeah, so that'll get him back on track, but Sarah's got quite a advantage. Well, we see that as she's struggling against Manny Manny here. Oh, not picking that up. Going to Summers.
What? Charles, what are you doing? It's strange.
Teleport over there could be the teleport to Winters, which would be 5-cent go mode for him.
Interesting. So he's done... He does not have auto tracking. I know he likes to save his Sanks for the end when he feels like he's collected all the pieces typically. I know that's... He's described that before.
Yeah, so I think he has 4 Sanctuary accesses and knows where the meteorite piece is, but is looking for Monkey Cave, or Monkey Invite. Sarah taking a wipe. Is she just gonna run it back, or is she gonna try? Yep, she's just gonna run it back.
Yeah, it looked like some bad luck.
Yeah, not just luck, but opening up with all of your PSI only to find out it has a PSI shield. Like, that's a very... Like, you can just run that back and you'll know next time it won't happen. Oh no, and if that pun. Is the blue called actually cyanologist? That's very good. Well done. And Charles is getting the meme call in the vanilla location. Teeth. Oh, is he going full teeth? Very good.
Oh my gosh, this fight.
Yeah.
What the heck? Cursed.
It is.
We're going to try again.
Yeah, makes sense. Sarah does have the meteorite piece at this point, right? Like, she could just go to a guy, I guess.
I mean, I assume so. She didn't look at the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw it in her inventory. Ooh, taking this fight again. This is a nasty spawn plate.
Man, even fire. Whoa, gosh, these enemies are
Yeah, these are rough.
strong.
Bash with Pooh, I would have probably used that thunder, but maybe she wants the thunder for the shield later up.
Gargoyles. Let's teleport to Tucson.
Oof. Hate to see it.
Not super useful.
It looks like he's gonna start going through Sanks just to have time to think. Or actually, this looks like just a sanctuary to heal. Alright, and Sarah's decided that Gygus must be easier than this.
Yep. Here, take your dumb meteorite piece.
If this ends up being, like, another sanctuary opening teleport, I don't know how that would be possible. I will laugh very hard.
Are you talking about Star Master?
Yes. We have not seen it yet this seed. Oh, you can buy that big league bat. This does not look like Gygus prep. She's buying Great Charms, which will not help with Gygus, but will help with using PSI Rocket.
And running away. Well,
Running away. And resisting
Well,
paralysis, which actually that boss had, so... This is looking like Manny prep.
Not like a ton of money too.
Yeah, though, once you empty your entire bank account once near the end of the seed, that's it.
Yeah.
Gonna hope she saves somewhere to not have to redo that shopping trip. Oh, going straight to Delam. Alright, well, good luck, Sarah. The vampire spray. There's vampire spray in this seed.
Where?
I don't know. The Gurk just noticed it. Vampire spray is the HP sucker in the slot of the defense spray. And Troggles is going to finally find that meteorite piece. Looks like going to Fire Springs was a good way to learn some things. Right, and Troggles is now, like, on the trail, has a direct path to the end of the game, just based on hints that he's gathered and items that he has. So, Sarah's gonna need to actually get through this cave to maintain her lead.
Yep. Pretty good shopping trip though for this game.
Yeah, she seems much better prepared. And very carefully dodging through these enemies.
You get to Manny again.
Yeah, so those Great Charms are actually going to help a ton, and also just the knowledge that it starts with a Side Shield. Oh, it looks like Sarah's forgotten that knowledge. Uh-oh. We're just really banking on this thunder.
Remember the Side Shield?
Oof. She has a lot of horns of life, so it should be a little easier, but yeah,
Or maybe
rough
she just wanted to, get those 3 attacks in.
you'd use the
to-
lower level PSIs to do that.
That's true, and she did not. So,
Um, this is her 3rd seed though, and it's been several runbacks before she even got to this boss, so I can't really blame her for forgetting.
yeah.
Yeah, and so far she's winning out, so.
Ooh, reflected PSI flash. But that's it for the shield. Has lots of items, lots of ways to deal damage. We'll see if she can just damage race this thing down.
Appears to be the plan.
Yeah, not even bothering to heal Ness. Oh, that's healing with poo. Really bad luck with the enemy already able to move.
Yeah, having got it like the same turn quite a bit.
Yeah. Literally worse than like not getting the solidify in the first place. It's just because the text takes so long.
Pouring damage into this thing too, and it's just keeps taking this beating.
Yeah, it is scaled post Gygus, so these bosses tend to be pretty chunky. Actually, last tournament they were scaled before Gygus, and they tend to be quite flimsy. Yeah, big difference.
Noticing that the 3rd Mr. Saturn's maybe not there.
Yeah, Charles still has sanctuaries to clear out. And Serra gets through, so one more boss for Serra. Gonna go get that Magic Ant teleport out of the sanctuary, and yeah, next boss is gonna be scaled even higher than that one, but might not be as ridiculous. Like a very highly scaled Guardian General is just a great flavor of disappointment, so we'll see who it is. Heading back into Pink Cloud instead of teleporting out. I wonder if she just really wants this item.
Could be a repel.
Could be a repel. It's a food. It's a repel.
DX. Nice.
Yeah.
And the DX is what, 19 seconds?
20.
20.
20 whole seconds. Yeah, so
20 seconds of no spawns.
you need 30 to get to the end of the spiral. So there you go. There's also a shop here. There's a phone here. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to check the phone. Looks like she's also gonna be doing some shop. Not checking the phone. You should check the phone, Sarah. And do that safety save. Ooh, Crystal Charm. Very good for everyone who's relying on Rocket and also has better paralysis resist.
Yep. And those truffles for, you never know how long you're going to be spamming whatever PSI, and if something has PSI Magnet Omega on your party.
Yeah. They frequently do. Oh, okay. It looks like she did her shopping and then the save. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, you don't want to have to do the last sanctuary again for sure.
Oh yeah. So if you take a death, then you keep all your progress, but you lose your items. So taking a safety save allows you to reset and keep your items, which when you're doing these final runs is really worthwhile.
Checking the oft-forgotten little chest there.
Yeah, these are all going to be scaled very late, so these are all good items. It's just a matter of whether you want to take the time and use the repel time. It looks like Serra does. Found that Saturn ribbon you lost. I don't think you ever had a Saturn ribbon, Jim Ness.
That was from the timeline where him and Paula dated and she left the ribbon.
And they visited Serra Valley.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Or
of
Saturn.
course.
You never know.
Shiny coin. I love a shiny.
Shiny
I
coin.
love a shiny coin. I love a shiny coin moment.
Oh, Earth Pendant.
Earth pendant. All
Yeah,
right.
depending on who the boss is, it might be better to not equip that, but it would be really good to just have it handy. These are really high scale items. This is gonna be
Yeah, you do not. We do not often see these in Scramble, unless we
Yeah.
do like an unscaled item or like
8 sec.
max item
Yeah.
level. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So on Charcoal's side, we do see the Robotomy cutscene, which means that we can get in that assistant guess, and it's not going to be Thunder and Storm, the final boss of Serra's route.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Thunder and Storm has the only 4x offense physical attack in the game, so I expect like a 700 damage attack somewhere in here.
And that's the intertwining.
Yeah, that's
Attack.
the Russian intertwine.
Power shield. Okay.
Yeah, good to know that that's it and get it out of the way.
Yep.
Too nasty.
Oh, PSI. When PSI rocket hits for 1, it's like
Yeah, and you have the Crystal Charm on. That's... Well, I guess Paula doesn't, so might be a good thing to waste a turn to switch that over. The resistances from the Earth Pendant aren't going to be doing it. Oh, and getting the Numb on Flash. Looks like she's going for Flash Spam as the strat. I kind of like it. She has... Oh, okay, she's just gonna plow through. This is Numb. Alright, there we go. Sarah's won it. Serra wins the tournament. Unless Chargles glitches through Gygus in 3 seconds. Be kind of a thing to pull out right now.
dang.
That was really nice.
GG. Oof.
Wow. GG, Serra.
We had Starman Jr.
She just
It's-
marathoned through that.
Yeah, 3 seeds in a row. What a
Mhm.
win. I just saw them talking in the chat. I didn't see before. They're talking about how rough of a time they're having in the seed over on the Discord. And I just invited Serra, but it looks like we got Chargles first. How's it going, Chargles? You're still running a seed.
I forgot the tent existed.
Oof.
That would
Yeah,
hurt
tough.
because given where I'm currently at, I think I easily spent way more than the 6 minutes from here to the end of the seed doing other things than the tent.
Yeah, it's possible.
You did, I would say.
Yeah.
Sarah spent a very long time trying to beat Fifth Sank Pink Cloud.
Was that the Winter's item?
I think you got Dalam off of Star Master and Cave of the Past, and then Pooh had the
This would have been a 6 seed if what do I call it? If you got Winter's route, because I had Winter's and the Bubblegum, but maybe Bubblegum was out of logic and I just picked it up because I picked it up.
Yeah. Welcome in, Sarah. GG. Congrats on the win.
Good job,
Thank you.
friend.
The winner and 2024 champion, Serra.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think like, was the Carpenter item in Happy Happy required?
Thank you. I didn't get it. I didn't even find the Franklin badge.
See, I have the Franklin badge. I went that route, and I went Summers. I full cleared Foreside, except I did a lot of things. I did a lot of things except the tent.
I didn't get
I
it.
mean, those,
I didn't even
uh,
find the Franklin
You
badge.
chalk up
You-
to Sea Bleed. You chalk it up to oh well. That's the way it be sometimes.
Yeah.
Up and then I wasn't paying attention to my phase 3, and I just ate crap there. So that'll do her.
Yeah,
Sarah,
I
did
spent,
you check
spent
the?
forever.
Did you check the meteorite percent?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I just decided to do monkey cave without it. Very
Yeah,
good.
'cause it's two things.
He'll put that off for some reason.
Oh
It's not
yeah,
that hard.
I knew it was
Yeah,
a
I
meteorite
spent-
cave piece. So I was hunting
Spent forever.
for an item or for the monkey invitation. I kept doing checks
no.
I thought would get me an item. So I did Manatoli, I did
Yeah,
Moonside.
because it's two things.
And I got to the point where I thought, okay, I'm not getting that. So I did Summers,
It's
hoping
not
that
hard.
the Magic Cake teleport was something like Winters or Delam with a kid check or an item check. But when Summers brought me to Tucson, that's when I thought, oh crap, I missed something and I'm totally screwed. And sure enough, you think a little bit more like, yep, I didn't do the tent.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah, what did you think about the seed? Also, good job on doing 3 in a row without losing your mind.
That Manny fight. What was that?
Yeah, you forgot that he opened with a Psy Shield by the time you managed to get back a second time.
I spent so long dying to the enemies on the way that I forgot.
Yeah, what was with those? Manny being that rough is kind of expected. The pink
Was
blood
Manny
roadblock.
fifth, or would it have been a
Fifth,
Winter?
yeah.
Okay.
Fifth in Delam, who had the carrot key.
That was convenient. I'm sure when you got there, you thought, how convenient. So Delam Telly was where?
That was
Star
Monkey
Master.
Cave.
From Star.
Monkey
Okay.
Cave.
Oh, Star Master, was it?
No, it was Monkey Cave.
Star Master would have been Winters, because I saw that and I thought, okay, I can go
Okay,
fifth sank at this point. But I mean, it meant nothing at that point because I knew that I sat on the tent for so long. That was really bad because I don't think anything in Threed ended up being relevant. Correct? Like not Moonside, not Manatoli.
You mean anything in Foreside?
So yeah, anything in Foreside was totally irrelevant. Correct?
Yeah, I never went to Foreside.
I messed up real bad. It was there for the taking. But it's okay. We're gonna ship the trophy across the pond, and it can sit in Britain for a year. But I think Gurk and Static and myself, and I mean, cool. You won a weekly recently. The Americans are gonna turn this into the Revolutionary War Part 2.
Okay, Charles.
Is this getting too political for RPG Limit Break?
It's getting something. All right. Well,
America will rise again. But Sarah,
Right.
you deserve all the glory for tonight. 3 seeds in a row. You absolutely crushed it. Even the commentators, we're not even racing. We had such seed bleed. You were in it and just totally crushed. Hats off to you. You're an incredible racer in not only PK Scramble, but Ancient Cave and Boogie Percent. So you're awesome.